So, James, so when I ask you what is race, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Like wings.
You mean like a car race or a bike race or running race?
Yeah.
Is that so? If I said the word racist to you, what would that mean to you?
It'd mean like Hispanic people, white people, dark-skinned people.
So when you look at me, what do you think my race is? Like what would I be called?
African American.
Mm-hmm. Any other names that you know?
That's it.
Okay. African American. You can also say black.
Yeah.
Okay. So African American or black. That's good. So now I'm going to ask you a question. Do you have any friends who are of a different race than you?
No.
No? Okay. Now, why don't you have any friends?
I have friends.
I know that you have some friends in your neighborhood. Who do you play with in your neighborhood?
Austin and Matthew, Leon and Diego, Giovanni,
Now, Giovanni and Diego. Now, those names sound like they might belong to a child of a different race. Now, are they white like you?
Tan.
Oh, tan. Tan's a good color, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So, do you know are they from the United States? Or are their parents from another country? Do you know any of that?
No.
Okay. So, when you look for friends to play with, tell me one thing that you look for in a friend. What do you want your friend to be like?
Cool.
Okay, cool is a great thing. Do you care if they have long or short hair?
No.
Do you care if they're tall or short?
No.
Do you care if they're fat or skinny?
No.
So you just really care if they're cool, huh?
Uh-huh.
And maybe they like to do some of the things that you like to do.
Yeah.
Right? So you're a good friend. I bet you're a good friend to your friends, huh? Do you think you are?
Yeah.
I bet. So, how about, now in our classroom, we have been talking about race in schools, like whether or not, like you and Diego should play together. If somebody said to you, James, as of today, you can no longer play with Diego because he has tan skin, what would you say to that?
I'd say, he's my friend. I can play with him.
But what if they said, it's forbidden, you may not play with them anymore, brown skin, tan skin, white skin, they don't mix, what would you say to that?
I don't care.
Good for you. Thank you so much, James. Make sure I got the right person, so you're James, right? Yeah, I knew that, no. Okay, so what I've talked about with your brother and with Megan, and so remember how we first talked about race? And when I first said that word to you, race, what did you think that meant?
Like African American, white people, American.
Those are all different races. You're right. Now on your street, people you play with. Tell me who you play with on your street.
My friends, Austin and Matthew. That's pretty much all.
That's all you play with? Austin and Matthew?
Mm-hmm.
How about any other boys or girls? That you can think of? How about at church?
I really don't have any friends there.
No, you don't really have any friends there? That's okay. I like to watch TV sometimes, right? And so, have you ever seen people of another race on television?
Yeah.
And when you see those people on television, do you think they're just as good as white people?
No.
No? Why not?
Because
Dude, do you understand the question?
Do you understand? Yeah.
So if you saw a black little boy on TV, do you think you're better than that black little boy?
I think we're the same.
Yeah. That's good. And because you are the same. Really what's different is the color of your skin, right? Although, you might like to run, and he might like to ride his bike.
I like to ride my bike more than running.
Ah, okay. So, but that would be okay, right? Whether you were black or white or Latino, it's okay if you like to ride your bike, right? And so how about if you, if somebody said to you, John, you can no longer play with any person who has a different skin color than yours. How would you feel about that? Well, it would stink, wouldn't it? And why would it stink?
Because maybe they do like to play with those people.
And should the color of our skin matter?
No.
Not at all, huh? If I were your teacher in a classroom and you had a problem, would you come and talk to me?
Yeah.
And would you say, I can't talk to her because she's black? Would that matter?
No.
Good. Okay. Thank you, John.
No problem. I'm 10.
Okay, 10. And I know that you like gymnastics, right? And I know that you're also really good at gymnastics, right? So, tell me about some of the people on your gymnastics team.
Like, am I supposed to tell you what race they are?
Are they all girls?
Yeah, they're all girls.
Okay, are there any girls on your gymnastics team that is a different race? Okay, so tell me about those girls.
Like Carla and Aria, they're Mexican, I think it is, or Latin, I don't remember that word. And they just have a little bit darker skin, like tan, which is good for them because they don't have to look like tan or anything. And they got really sticky hair, except for Aria's. Aria's is very puffy.
Puffy. Is it puffy like mine was puffy?
No, it's like ratted and curled at the same time.
Oh yeah. Mine's kind of like that, but okay. So Megan, so here I am in your house, on your sofa, sitting next to you. What do you think about that?
It's cool.
It's cool. I think your family likes the word cool. Cool is good though.
Oh yeah.
So when you first met me, what did you think? Did you think, oh my goodness, there is a black woman, I can never ever be friends with a black woman?
No.
Never? No. What do you think?
I thought you were nice. You were because we met you at Cracker Barrel. You were very smiley and laughy and.
You make me smile enough. Because I like being with you too. Because we're friends, huh? And so when you so now you're gonna go to school in the fall.
Yep.
For the first time really that you can recall, right? And so you might have some friends at school who might be of a different race. How does that make you feel?
Well, I think it's cool that there's like different kids there, not just all white or just all black or just all.
Yeah. And why do you like that?
Because there's a variety.
Have you ever heard this? There's a quote that says, "Variety is the spice of life." Have you ever heard that?
No.
That just means that even though difference is good, difference is good. Do you believe difference is good? Yeah. How about, do you believe that all people are created equal?
Yeah.
And what does that mean to be created equal?
That even if someone like messes up more than somebody else, it's equal. No one did anything worse than anybody else.
And do you think the color of my skin or the color of your skin has anything to do with how we do things well or how we do things poorly?
No.
Great. Megan, thank you so much.
Okay.
You did fantastic. So you understand that we've been doing this project, and our project is called Race in Elementary School. So I know that you've been homeschooled, but are going to school in the fall, right? How do you feel about that, first of all?
I'm really excited because my favorite school in the world. I went there for a year and a half a couple years ago, and I'm really excited to be there now.
So now, do you have any friends at your school or other places who are of a different race?
Yeah.
You do? What are their names?
Laura is one, and I have some friends, Tina and Tatiana, and they're, and I think,
Oh, cool. So when you, when you think about your friends who are of a different race than you, what's most important to you about having those friends? Like, what makes them your friends?
They're my friends because they're kind of in my heart, not because of the color of their skin. If you're going to judge people by the color of their skin, you might as well judge them by the color of their hair or the color of their eyes. But then it just all seems to go on the skin.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And that's pretty wise of you, because it's true. Because if we pull back our skin, we probably all look the same underneath, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
You know, if we pull back the skin on my finger and the skin on your finger, we're probably going to see flesh and bone, right? So, yeah, that's true. So, if somebody said to you, Olivia, starting tomorrow, you can only play with white people, that's it. And what would you say?
Well, I would say, why can't I also play with blonde people or black-haired people?
Ah.
Or why can't I play with people who have blue eyes? Why can't I play with people who have brown eyes?
Mm-hmm. That's a really good point. Because it really doesn't matter, right? And so if somebody in your school, if you had an African-American friend and she did something really, really, really mean to you, why do you think she would do such a mean thing?
Oh, well, I certainly don't believe it's his color. I don't believe it's judged on anything through eyes. I believe maybe something that I must have done that was wrong. Maybe it was, I don't know, maybe she had it rough at home.
Yeah, that's right. And that's really a good point to always remember. We never know what goes on with somebody at home. You are a very smart girl. I can see that. So thank you, Olivia, for talking to me today. Mm-hmm. And I'll see you soon.